Hi, I'm back at Game Lodge Campground. I lost about 10 minutes worth of footage, so I'm going to have to redo it. Some of it I'll never be able to duplicate. This is one of the tent sites. And this is a tent pad. $15 a night for in-state residents, no electricity. I guess you can say it has water. Nice babbling brook. However, there are water points and there are shower points here. So $15 for in-state, $7 and change for out-of-state. And there are showers and bathrooms nearby. And there's also water nearby. There are the tent pads. And this is where you park your vehicle. All right, just around the corner, we're approaching the broad side of a barn, which people say I couldn't hit with a baseball. And here's the front side of the barn. They call it the Tatanka Theater. The Tatanka, I believe, was the Native American name of this area before it became Custer State Park. They have events going on. See, we are in September. Here we have a walking trail. And I believe it will lead to the campground store, which I had another film on. It's a good campground store. I would say, like, for a state park or a campground store, the prices weren't too bad. Of course, a little higher than your normal store, however, not ridiculously high. There's a bike/walking path. Here's the main road. And who's ever heard of Cul-De-Sac Cabins? Cabins on a cul-de-sac. I'll tell you why these are prestigious. Aside from being on a cul-de-sac, notice how the rear faces this outer fence in this field. And if you notice in this field, there are buffalo patties all over. So at any time, you could wake up to a bunch of buffalo in your front yard. Of course, we have a fence that deters them from jumping over. However, I'm sure these cabins are very popular. Another view of the Tatanka Theater. We're on the back side of this campground, and on the back side there's another shower house. So there was 2 shower houses. There's probably 3 showers, 3 men's, 3 women's showers in each one, so probably a total of 6, which is reasonable for the size of campground. I would say there's about 50. Between cabins and campsites is probably maybe 55 or 60, so it's not too bad. So they have and also in between these shower houses there are a couple toilets in the middle, so it's pretty decent. Okay. Okay, we are here. This is the, oh, I'm sorry. We are here. And then we have the State Game Lodge a little further down, and we have another campground. We have another lodge, another campground, Legion Lake. A horse camp. We have Sylvan Lake Campground, Sylvan Lake Lodge, Starcade Lake Campground, north and south. Bluebell Lodge and Campground. So there are many campgrounds, and there's also several gas pumps here at the state park. Here's information on the campground as far as registration procedures, the rules, quiet times, pet policies, campfire policies. Well, there is a little bit of a crowded feel as I come out down this road. However, it serves its purpose. You can see it's a rather large state park, and there's a lot to do and see. It is one of the oldest ones in South Dakota, or the oldest. Here's the dumping tanks. Dump station, I'm sorry. Dump station, of course, allow yourself more than 1 minute 10 seconds to dump your tanks. We have some more drinking water over there, so that's about the 4th water point I've seen in this campground. Here's the laundromat. So there is a laundromat right here on this particular campground. There's $1.25 for a wash, $1 for a dry, for a 45-minute dry. And that's if you remember how to use these. It hasn't been that long. Remember, there were ones also at the camp store. Well, coming up we have another one of those snazzy electrical boxes with male bighorn sheep. Got some burros. There we go. We catch that. Okay. So I guess you don't have to be on the cul-de-sac to get the buffalo views. Anyway, I'm glad there's a sign that says such, because sometimes they can be inconsistent with their coloring. It's always sometimes you see blue, or sometimes you see red, and you would think blue is potable, red not. However, in this case the sign prevails. Alright, these are the vault toilets. Alright, I'm going to close this out. I hope you enjoyed, and see you on the next one.